Okay, everybody. See, okay, I understood Renisha. So Renisha is with us, but she actually has some business to attend to. So as you know, that's just the life of a real estate agent, and in general, it's just the life of anybody who has a job, present day, or just trying to make it. Oh, that's great. You can hear me now. So I'm so happy that you all joined. So today we're going to have a different topic. I'm so grateful also to everyone who's connected with me on Facebook or on Instagram. I love seeing your pictures. I love hearing your updates. And I thank you for allowing Renisha and I into your lives. So we're very, very privileged to have you all, and we're very grateful. One of the things that I want to talk about tonight is inflation. And so inflation, and what is it costing you? It's so annoying, right? When everyone says, oh, the market's going up and the inflation and the inflation and inflation. That's all you hear is the inflation, but then nobody even tells you actually why is this going on, right? So I would like for us to dig a little bit deeper into inflation. So inflation is essentially just how much more expensive things are, uh, and how they have went up over a period of time. It's usually a year. Right now, things have just steadily increased for a while. This week alone, we're actually hitting our 40-year highest interest rate ever. As far as inflation is concerned. So people are like, oh my gosh, a car is expensive, a house is expensive. And we know that it's affecting us, but then we don't know why it's affecting us, and we don't know how to uh, regulate and bulletproof ourselves from what's going on. We're always seeming like the victim, right? Instead of the victor. So I have some notes, okay, that I would like to go over with you just to talk about what is inflation, right? So inflation, like I said, is when there's more money in the economy than where you can spend the money on, right? So consider, let's talk about Target. Okay, Target had an influx of inventory. More people got more money. As they got more money, the product decreased, right? So now we have supply and demand. As demand increased, the supply went down. After it went down, the Target said, oh, I can raise prices, I can get more money, okay, as I wait for more inventory to come in. That is what inflation is essentially. And how do we lock ourselves in so therefore we can not have that? Is it good or is it bad? It's good in small doses, but it's really hard to address and handle in large quantities. And COVID-19 has um, really taken us by a turn, right? Everyone's looking, if you look at the news today, oh, we're $31 trillion in debt. Yes, we've been in debt, and that's not because of a political group. I'm not here to even name that, because both of them have raised, no matter what party you're on, the deficit is high. We've given out a lot of money for the checks, and I know I received a check, you received a check, everybody here received a check. And the reason why you received a check, because you are a citizen affected by the pandemic, and they needed to keep the economy going. So who is in control of what's going on to us, right? Well, one of them is what's called the central bank, and every country has them. If you're in England, it would be the Bank of the England Bank, or the European Bank. And then there's the Bank of England. And for us, it is actually the Fed. The feds are the one that's actually controlling the interest rate. I would love to say, oh, they're so focused on the interest rate. They probably could care less about the interest rate, if I had to be honest with you. It is more about them keeping us afloat. It's more about gas prices. Can we afford anything? Those type of statements, right? So that's how we're affected. Um, So it's there in order for us to prevent going into a recession. Okay. And right now everything's saying, okay, we're geared up for a recession, but we just haven't hit it yet, which is good. And so they're trying to slow it down. Yes, the central bank. So why would you need to slow down inflation? Well, the cost of borrowing goes up. So they need to regulate the interest rates. It sinks consumers' confidence, right? When you recognize that there's not a lot of money, or a lot of money in your pockets, you spend less, so they can restrict that. And that's one of the reasons why they raise the interest rates. Then there's the loss of jobs. Then there's lower wages, right? And then the stock prices fall, and then we hit a recession. So they're trying to curb that, which is good. So over the last couple of years, we've actually spent more. We've increased $7 trillion during the pandemic. Some people say, well, you're paid to stay home. Even though people were at home, and I was one of them, that was part of the time that I was home, I can honestly say it's very stressful not knowing how you're going to make it. How is this affecting you? It's affecting you in every single way. It's affecting you at the pump. It's affecting you if your car breaks down, when you go to the grocery store, everything's higher. So we need to resolve that. So in this country, we have more of a fixed rate mortgage if you own a home, right? So if you have a fixed rate mortgage, that it doesn't change with the interest rate. It just stays the same. You continue making your regular payment. If you are in a rental agreement, your rent goes up every year, right? That's how they measure it. With that, if you say, okay, well, I have a fixed rate mortgage, I'm not that affected. You are still affected. You feel it. You can't get away from it. Mortgages are more expensive, right? And so they make mortgages higher, and it affects all the new buyers. House prices begin to fall. Everyone else will spend less money, theoretically, because the house just isn't worth that much anymore. And they're like, okay, well, let me hold on to my money. So since the spending, you spend less, there's not enough money going into the economy. Okay, so I'm going to dial back and go back to the central bank. The central bank actually loans money to lower banks, right? Those lower banks are what's supplying the mortgage industry, the car industry, all those type of things. If there's no one if they don't have any money, hi Pokey, Tashar, if they don't have any money to loan to people because they're holding on to that money, then therefore there's no money into the economy. So people hold on. We're trying to really get our debt down. When we look at the $31 trillion of debt, the best thing that we could do is people would say, oh, you need to not spend, right? Or not overspend. I would caution that and say people are spending on everyday expenses, whether it's gas, whether it's food, whether it's groceries, which is food. It's just really, really hard. If you have a kid, diapers, if you have daycare, trying to figure out how are you going to get back and forth to work. It's just, it's life, right? There's never been a time when inflation has not affected the people of a country. And right now, that's where we are. How do we deal with that? The best thing I would say that we could do is actually strengthen ourselves by investing in yourself, right? So yes, we are in a point where they're holding more money, right? We're trying to reduce our debt. We're looking at our spending. We're looking at our budget. Where can we make budget cuts? How can we be better? And all those things are factors, and we want to do those. But how can we do it if we don't have any money, right? Or if our money's low? Well, I would recommend, I know it's hard to stay afloat, but look, there's a lot of avenues for that. I won't go down them today. So that's one of the ways that we can one of the ways we should get better is really investing back in ourselves. Yay, Renisha's home. So when you invest back into yourself, whether that's you reading a book, you taking a trade, taking up a trade, you're going to class, if you own a business, be the best business owner you can be. Really immerse yourself into it, and that way you can ride the wave to be better. That's how you beat inflation, or at least stay afloat during inflation. There's been so many mom and pop shops that had to close their doors because they just did not have the money to sustain themselves in this market. So we just have to do that. We have to learn to depend on each other a little bit harder, a little bit more, and be open and transparent as to what's going on with us, and then we can be better. So I know it's only 6 of us on here, but I'm going to ask. Oh, you look so gorgeous. I'm going to ask, does anybody have any questions?
I got a comment.
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I need me a stimmy. I ain't worried about that. I hear what you're saying about inflation, how the stimmy got me here. Yes. But I don't know if I'm speaking for anybody else, but I'm speaking for myself. I need Biden to go on ahead and give us a stimmy, because these gas prices is ridiculous. My milk is ridiculous.
I was in the grocery store. Milk was $7.
Exactly.
I was just like, I was flabbergasted. Yes, they need to regulate prices, and they regulate market, and they think it's going to be better. Do you know it takes 2 years, even with them making the interest rate change, to even know if it's going to work out? Like, they're just gambling. at this
Yeah,
moment.
they
Let's
definitely need
roll the dice to see how.
another option, because if this is their only option is to control inflation by increasing interest rates, it's not working for people who are really affected. So theoretically, right? And I'm trying to get on Instagram on my computer too, so that I can read comments if they come up. But theoretically, right? If I'm a investor, I have money in the bank, right? That's the hope. I have money in the bank already. So I understand that these interest rate rising is temporary. So I have the money to take advantage of a market like this, because now I can get in there with the high interest rate, take advantage of the seller, ask for closing costs, ask for all these different incentives, then go back in a year or when the interest rates are go down and refinance. But people who are already struggling to afford houses in this market, with the interest rate increasing, it ain't doing nothing but making it even higher for real time buyers who are actually trying to live in these homes that they're buying. So for me, it's just frustrating. I mean, that's really the only way I can put it. It's frustrating when I'm talking to people on a regular basis, day to day, and they're saying that interest rates are, they can't buy a house because of interest rates, and people are looking to sell their houses, and they can't sell their houses for the same reason. So I don't really know what the fix is. I'm not an economist. I'm not the person that's making these decisions, but something, whatever is happening, they need another option.
There was another option that came up, and they were saying, hey, we're going to revamp how we do things, but there's not enough legislation to get it passed through. We're working off something that's 60, 70 years. We haven't had a tax. People say, oh, taxes have went up. Taxes have not helped us um, in these times. So there needs to be a complete overhaul of the system. And you just raising the debt. Yes, and let me be the first to say, I know that I said that the debt is high. It's $31 trillion. But if you don't have the debt at this point, how do you make it? If people cannot continue to go to work, you could not even purchase a car, can get a home. I just read an article this week that talked about California was one of the top states for remote work, which is easing the congestion on gas. But then people can't afford to live where they want to live because the market is too high. So it's dang if you do, dang if you don't. Everyone doesn't want to live in the boonies with the sticks. That's not for everybody. Some people want to be closer into town. Some people want to stay closer with family, and they're being robbed of that all because they can't afford something that you can't regulate.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you look cute today. I know I look cute.
I had to
I
change
was
my
just
outfit
joking.
only
No,
because
so I
you
had
stayed.
I'm in a conference this week. It's pretty dope for all concerned. Anybody who is interested in knowing, because I be on my chill mode, but every now and then we have to get dressed up and show the people that we can do it. But so I'm in a real estate conference this week, and it's been super dope. And the reason why I wanted to bring that up is because I see Portia talk about her finishing school next month. And I know that it's a lot of people on the WineDown team, or not next month, I'm sorry, in December. She's graduating with her bachelor's degree in December, which is awesome because how old are you? She graduating over 40. I don't want to, it's fine. We all old, but the reason I just want to say it because it's inspirational. It's a lot of people who won't go back to school because they scared or they think that they can't. But Portia is an inspiration, so I just want to highlight her today, getting ready to graduate from school. And another thing me and Tameka talked about is, I'm sorry, I got on and I just kind of took,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you're doing great.
She'll be 45 in November. 45 in November, and she's graduating with her bachelor's degree. And my nephew, her son, is graduating this year too. So that's gonna be so awesome having both of them graduate at the same time. You see the news article. We're gonna have to get some good pictures taken and put them on Instagram, and we gotta make it go viral with the WineDown. So congratulations. Another thing we trying to do, we talked about, is we want to start highlighting our WineDown. We got so many people that does so many great things, man. It's crazy, like the amount of talent that we have with the WineDown. So we want to start doing weekly highlights. you know, for people that are doing great things. So if you are celebrating something big, if you just had a major accomplishment, if you're a business owner and you want to be highlighted with the WineDown team, let us know. We want to get you some social media, some you know, just a highlight so that we can recognize the great things that we are doing as a part of the WineDown team.
Yes.
What up, Haas? Welcome to the WineDown. Thanks, AR. AR, new people. So we do got some new people at the WineDown today. I'm excited about that too. And another thing is we have some good sisters who is out there doing great work. I want to give a shout out to Carrie Washington, man. Have you guys seen her new show on Hulu? Have you seen the new show? What's the name of that show, Tamisha? We was talking about it the other day.
Let me see.
What's the name of that show she got on Hulu? Oh, first said these are her friends coming in. She trying to get her gift, her some prize.
Hey, I'm
we
not
got you today. Hey, today is Bring a Friend Day on the WineDown. So it looked like Portia said she told her people. So Reasonable Doubt, that's it.
Yes.
If you have not seen Reasonable Doubt on Hulu, it's a great show, man. That is crazy. If y'all seen it, put some in the chat. Tell me what you think about the show. But I just want to highlight that because we just gotta celebrate when our girls get out there and do big things like that. You know, we don't have a lot of opportunity to get out there and direct shows and, you know, create the level that we want to. Also, give a shout out to what's old girl name that just did the movie we've been all talking about? Viola Davis. Come on, Viola.
Did you see her exercises?
Huh?
Did you see her regimen to get in shape for that movie?
I've seen the movie, honey, and I ain't need to see nothing else. She's 60 years old and she is killing it.
60 years young.
60 years old and she is killing it, man. So if y'all haven't seen The Woman King, I'm telling y'all missing a treat. It's a huge treat. She is definitely killing it. Yep.
I want to put out
awesome. Go ahead.
There's so many things that's online that's trying to discourage you from seeing it. Talking about whether the story is real, whether the story is fake, right? And I'm just putting it out here. We've all watched cartoons. They are not real. Okay. So let's start there. Let's go back to our kindergarten days and let's just turn on the TV.
Most of these shows or movies are fictional anyway. I don't care if it's real. I don't even know the story is supposed to be based off of. All I know is when I went to the movies and paid my premium IMAX seat, you know, I know.
Did it recline?
Huh?
Did it recline?
I didn't go that far. I didn't get the recline this time. But all I know is when I paid my coins, I was satisfied when I left, you know? So that was good. I read that it was based on true events. So she said it was based off of true events. So yeah, it was I guess it was partially true, partially false. Watching from the Philippines. Okay. We international on the WineDown. Hey. Come on, Philippines. Yes. We international on the WineDown if y'all didn't know. But yeah, so I'm just really excited about the things that a lot of our guys are doing, man. You guys, man, I'm so blessed. And like Tameka said at the beginning, so privileged to have an opportunity to connect with you. For anybody, all the people that's DMing us and communicating with us, continue to give us y'all stories. We want to hear y'all backgrounds. We want to know who you are. That's my friend from the Philippines.
I love you because
from the Philippines by way of Atlanta. I know he rode through the airport at some point in their life if they've been to the States. Yeah, keep telling us y'all stories. Keep asking us y'all questions. So I'm in this real estate course this week, and I just think it's important to talk about that because I'm ready for my gift, bro. I got you, Charity. Say less. I got you. I know what you need. I got you. No, because I think it's good for us to encourage each other to do whatever we got to do to continue to elevate. You know, Portia is a testimony to that. Like I said, we're in this training right now, just trying to elevate. My real estate business is doing really good. Thank God for that. I'm you know, I'm blessed. This is
Selling 20 houses?
huh? This is the best, I've had my business. So, but even in the midst of that growth, I'm still continuing to hone my craft. I'm still continuing to go seek out opportunities to grow and become a better. So I just want to continue to encourage us to do that so that we can take over in our industries. And if not, just make yourself better, man. Go take a cooking class. Go, whatever you need to do, go do it. Because, I just think that it's time, and I don't think that there's an age limit on making changes to our lives and doing things that we want to do to be better. We talked about last week, when is it
Time to quit.
when when is it time to quit? Whenever you feel like you need to quit. But whenever you quit, what is next for you? What is it that you've always wanted to do for your life that you haven't had a chance to do it? If you have something in your life that you wanted to do but you haven't had a chance to do it, throw some stuff in the chat. My wife talked about going to she ain't here right now, she's still at work, but she's talking about going to be a casino dealer. We ain't doing that. But that's what she feel in her spirit right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll never tell her no. But whatever it is that you want to do, throw it in the chat. Let's get some ideas. Let's encourage each other. What is it that we're trying to do out here? I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, kill this real estate game, but not just for me. I want to continue to become more and more educated so I can bring that knowledge back to you guys on the wind down and back to whoever it is that could use the guidance that I'm learning, or whatever I can do, to allow the word to be filtered to me. Uh, CC Al said 1, 2, 3 said go to the World Cup. Hey, go to the World Cup, Al. Live your best life, CC 1, 2, 3. Hey, Erica said she want to be a personal trainer. Yeah, and if y'all ever seen Erica body, she was. Matter of fact, I'm about to go do some sit ups soon as we get off the wind down. Cause if you in San Diego and you looking for a personal trainer, I don't even need to know her workout routine to know that she got a good one. So shout out to Erica. Hey, Erica, I'm gonna be your first client. So you let me know when you ready. I'm ready.
They have it where you can sign up and they'll say, these are my proteges. This is what we've been doing for the last 6 weeks, the beginning and then the after. I can be your protege from Maryland.
Do
Okay.
I want to be a before picture, G?
Your before picture can be today.
You know what? For a discount, I do it before
Oh,
picture. For sure, she want to be a stay-at-home mom. You got enough kids over there? Go on ahead and stay at home with them. I'm talking about the ones that you be trying to send back to their parents.
She has the house where everybody comes.
She got a great house. She has a great house. Yeah, but thank you guys for today. Tameka, your training was awesome. I didn't get a chance to be on physically because I was doing too much moving. But
I have a confession.
go ahead.
I really missed you. Okay, during the start of this. Okay. I need to say that out loud. Most people think that I'm really, and I am in my personal life. I'm an extrovert and all of that. But when you put this camera in front of me, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So
Hey,
it's my friend. She left me.
this thing ain't for the weak at heart. I'm gonna tell you right
No,
now.
for a fact, I would have never done this in the first place. Been on Wind Down Wednesday if it was not for you. So
Another example of growth, because I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for you. So I'm excited because we able to talk to people, man. This is fun for me. I didn't even have time to get my wine, but y'all, I'm gonna drink that thing when we get off. Just so you know, I'm gonna go on ahead and wind down when I get off. It's been a pretty long week for me. Go ahead, butter.
is your training all week? Is your conference all week?
So the training is today and it's till Thursday. We got like a dinner, a formal dinner on Thursday, and then Friday we going to Vegas. Come on, Vegas, seeing Mary J.
Ooh.
If I could stand up and
Good morning,
dance, I would.
gorgeous. Oh,
Huh?
good morning, gorgeous. I listen to that about every morning.
I'm about to be in there singing that tripping on you with LMA. But yeah, if I could get up and do the dance, I would. But y'all don't want to see the pants I got on right now. But yeah, so I'm excited. Vegas about to be off the chain. I'm gonna make sure of it. I might save my wine for that because I'm pretty sure my new trainer wouldn't want me just drinking all willy nilly all week. Hey Tink, welcome back. Good to see you. But anyway, y'all, thank you guys for coming to the wind down. I know today was quick. Tameka, thank you so much for you holding down the fort and you doing that training. The inflation is killing us. It is, and it's good to really know,
I'm disgusted.
what's really going on and giving us that background information. So we appreciate that. And you guys, if y'all have any topics, please make sure that you give them to us. Oh, and also, we have a YouTube channel now. All of the videos from the wind down are now on YouTube. Very soon we are going to be going live on YouTube. So yes, all of our videos are now uploaded on YouTube. So if you want to share any of our previous lessons, especially the training, or if you want to give people a taste of what wind down is all about, please go to our YouTube channel. And when I'm telling y'all, when we get the stage, y'all get in free 100 because we are definitely gonna take wind down national, man. It's just an amazing movement that we're doing. But yeah, so go ahead, buddy.
I think it's needed. Like you get to the middle of the week and you like, dang, and COVID hasn't helped. You really want good conversation with good people, and you want to be in a position to better yourself. And hopefully, from each conversation, whether we're bringing the topic or not, I will say it has helped me. Like, oh, that's a great perspective. With even in the comments, like, gosh, I'm very happy to know that your sister's 45 and graduating college. That is impressive when you have kids and a life during the pandemic and you keep going. So that's people doing big things. And I think we need to focus more on the positive and less on the negative. I want my tribe to be full of cheerleaders, right? And I take male or female. So I don't want to hear nobody tell me they can't. I've seen them out there. They got them both. So we don't discriminate. I need everybody in the cheer section. Okay. Congratulations.
Yeah. But yeah, the wind down is on YouTube. Make sure. And another thing we're gonna do, we heard your feedback. We want to start implementing, not training every week, because I need my wind down to chill down. But I do want to start doing any IT majors on here. Girl, you know the ones I know, they Well, Tameka,
talk to us offline.
First of all, Tameka is an IT specialist. Come on, somebody.
You talk to us offline, we can get you some help.
I'll shoot you. I'll combine y'all in a group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tameka is an IT specialist. I don't know what she know what you want to know, but she might be able to get you.
I know somebody.
Yes.
Somebody that can help you if I am not the one.
Yes. What was I about to say? God dang. It wasn't about the YouTube video. Oh yeah. Okay. So we heard your feedback, and you guys have been asking for more training, for more information, so that we can continue to build our knowledge base. We're not gonna stop doing the fun stuff, but we are gonna implement more training once a month. So the next training, I'll be leading it. We're gonna talk about how to legitimize your side hustle. Mm-hmm. Charity, what's my YouTube name? We're going to talk about how to legitimize your side hustle and how to make you money that can be counted. So when you need to use that money for income to purchase or whatever the case may be, you'll be in the right position to do so. So how to legitimize your side hustle is going to be the next training at the end of this month. So prepare, bring your friends. We're going to do another bring a friend day probably on that day. I'm not, and who do I owe a gift to? I think Charity won. Portia, did you win for real? I don't know. It's between Charity and Portia. Tamisha, I'm gonna get you the name of that YouTube channel. I'm asking right now. Jamal, hey, bring a friend day was today. I brought you. Who give me a gift? Cause I won today. Okay, we gonna split the prize. Okay, so dang, she just put the link in there. We'll try to get that link so that it'll be easy for you to be able to just find it by searching for the name. We'll try to work on that to make it easier and give you guys the information next week. And I'll put it on my social media throughout the rest of the week. What's up to me?
I was going to say that you had a post on Facebook that I copied.
Okay.
That said what that was really good.
Yeah. We'll try to get it get it to be easier. But you can search for Ronesha Nation as well. So thank y'all for coming this week. It's been a fun, just again, it's been a busy week, but man, it's just gave me so much life and so much excitement. So congratulations again, Portia. We're gonna be congratulating you in December again, but also if you guys are doing big things, we want to know about it. We want to celebrate you. We're gonna continue to lift each other up. You right, Tink, you right. We're gonna continue to lift each other up. Montees, good night. We love y'all and thank you guys for being here again.
Bye.